Welcome, and welcome back to another episode of Rogue Legacy 2. I thought I hit the record button. I'm pretty sure I did, but somehow the recording stopped. We're starting in media res for today. We're currently in Axis Mundi. I'm about to die, so we might as well just we could have started over, but this will do. In the last episode, we finally unlocked that double jump. We are now able to take to the skies ever further, ever higher. Oh, okay. Okay, and we're back. We're having some technical difficulties and some other stuff today, but it's alright. We can't let... I'm dead. I was gonna say we can't let it get us down, but it did get us down, as you can see. We did rank up at least. I mean, if you want to have an idea of what the run was like, you can see there. Can you zoom in on this? No, it doesn't look like it. Well, I got shot, and that was that. Alright. Let's see, Icarus Wings with Sir Justin, so I have 4 jumps. Let's give it a go, honestly. I'm feeling a little better about the Archer than I used to. So, I don't think we'll be remiss for trying it out. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the jumps we got, dude. Okay. Gonna head right into it. Not worry about much else. I mean, there's not much else to worry about anyways. But how's everyone doing today? I'm hoping you're all having, some good days. I am doing fine. It's interesting because I already said all this. I wonder what the actual recording, the first one, looks like, because I have no idea when it stopped. But we'll find out in post. And that'll be my business, not really yours, so not really interesting to talk about. But I got a new controller, a brand... I shouldn't have done that in the middle of a room, but a brand new, nice, wonderful controller. It has that nice controller feel, it's been a long time since I felt the caress of a new, fresh controller. It has that ergonomic grip there. You can feel the ridges and the little dots and the indentations on the back of the controller for that good hand feel, So it's beautiful. I love it. It's much nicer. There's no Joy-Con drift, even though it's not a Joy-Con, but there's no Joy-Con drift at all. It's real nice. It does actually feel kind of weird though, because it doesn't feel as broken in as my old controller does, for sure. But hey, it's definitely better. There's nothing in this room. Just lies. That room is full of lies and deceit. So that last run that we had was actually quite good. I just am really bad with the duelist, so it didn't matter how good it was, unfortunately. Alright, we have some pretty good HP though. That's nice. That's nice. Oh, thank goodness. There we go. Interesting. Very little in there. I thought it would at least be Actually, no, I guess... I thought it would be bloodstones, I guess, but bloodstones only come in the rune chests. So I was wrong in my assessment. But in recent history, Sephiroth just came out. Or, came out is not actually the right word. Sephiroth came out in early access is how I'll describe it. Because, he's technically out on the 22nd of December, and today is not the 22nd, it's a couple of days before then. But, for all the people who have the Fighter's Pass, which is basically anybody who is still playing Smash, pretty much. If you're still playing Smash, and you're still part of the community, or you're just playing it at all, you're definitely you definitely have the Fighter Pass, or are thinking about getting the Fighter's Pass, and this has definitely gotten you to do it. Because anybody who does have the Fighter's Pass can do a special Sephiroth boss fight thing where you can unlock Sephiroth ahead of time, which is cool. I love that they're doing this, and I hope that they do it for more... Oh, I'm gonna get hit, yeah. I hope they do it for more characters in the future, because this is a really fun way to actually introduce the character. Okay, I'm glad that I didn't get hit there. Even though I actually honestly deserved to get hit there. that was a poor showing. Oh! Jeez, electric blade. You almost got me. Alright, let's look at the floor. So far, so fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. No, I didn't realize I had fallen off. That's the first damage of the floor. Oh, I have a... Okay, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to jump, you know? I wasn't trying to do the flip kick. I already have a button for the flip kick. You don't need to make it down and jump. That's, well, it's been that way the whole time. I think it's just me being salty for taking dumb damage. I'll have to keep that in mind, though, because it's definitely, it's definitely something that'll happen more often than not. Especially now that I have another jump to use. Where is the exit? Here it is. Ooh, you almost got me. Alright. So the Archer, I mean, I definitely like the Archer more. Attack speed is still a little slow for my taste. But, you know, it's not bad. Also, I'm thinking, I don't think I've ever taken the serrated handles bargain before. Because I'm afraid. Because I'm bad at the game, so I will take damage. But I'm willing to throw caution to the wind this one time. Double the damage taken, double the damage dealt. Please don't do this to me, okay? Don't! Why did I walked into it. That was stupid. That was stupid. No! I should have used the IV lookout. Well, there's the hubris. There's that good old hubris. I feel it right here, right in the middle of my heart, right in the first chamber. Is this where the first chamber is? I don't know anything about the heart's anatomy. You kidding? Some people can dunk. These people are pathetic. Some people can dunk. These people are pathetic. Is it can or can't? Oh well, okay. I'll do this because it's interesting. We haven't played a lot of characters with like crazy traits in recent history. Oh boy, that's a big jump. So you got like a regular jump, but you got woo, woo, woo. Okay, we got big jumps. Interesting. See, that's the thing. I want to be able to jump, but I can't because I'm like holding down. Okay. We do have to be wary of that, because that is gonna get us not more often than not, but it'll definitely get us at least a couple of times. You gotta be wary. But yeah, Sephiroth is a lot of fun. Big sword, very slow. If you're playing online at all, it's just Sephiroth Town. That's all you're seeing is just Sephiroth dittos, and like the occasional other person playing something else, which is actually what I've been looking for when I've been playing, because I mean, I like that everyone wants to play Sephiroth. I mean, I do too. Like, I literally was playing Sephiroth all day. But I want to know, you know, what the other matchups are. You know, what is Sephiroth like when you're playing against Cloud? What's Sephiroth like when you're playing against pretty much any other character? Like, how does he fare against the others? That's what I really want to know. But as of right now, if you want to do that with a real human being, you're gonna have to wait a while, or just play enough games that you just get that like odd person that's like, I don't even care that Sephiroth's out. I'm just here to play normally, which is fair, I guess. You know, you're one of the few. But I mean, I'm sure the Smash gets like a big surplus or surge of players. Hey, I didn't even realize we had Gravity Beam. I was just like, oh, use whatever spell you have right now. And it was the perfect spell. Hey. Yeah, the slow fall is definitely interesting. There you go. Oof. Oh. Ah, yes! That was why I like this character. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons I like this character, is that Y button, which is that's not the configuration in like the regular game, so I don't know why I said it like it was, but you know what I mean. The thing, the spinny boy, the twirl, you know. This is the spin. Beyblade, spin to win. You know? Let it rip. That's what we'll call it. The let it rip. Let's see the map. Beyblades are still a thing, man. Can you imagine? Like, I was talking to my nephew, and he was like, yeah, I had a Beyblade, but it broke. And I was like, you have a Beyblade? They still sell those? Are you serious? Like, that's wild to me. Because I haven't seen... I mean, I'm not a child, so obviously I'm not going to be finding Beyblades in, like, normal situations. Although that'd be something if I just found a Beyblade on the street. If you found a Beyblade on the street, would you pick it up? Like, imagine you were on the streets of New York, and, you know, you're just walking, and you just spy on the corner a Beyblade. It's not... Oh my god, that was so dumb. It's not dirty, it's not like anything like that. It's pristine, this Beyblade. It looks like it's, like, fresh out of the box. Oh, boy. I wonder if I did more damage because of that. Yeah. I thought that was a night-only thing. But that might not be a night-only thing. Enemies with a status effect or invulnerable to the next 3 hits. 3 hits is... I mean, 45 HP is less than 3 hits. Yeah, it's way less than 3 hits, so I think that's fine. Alright, jump over and then fly over. Woo! Very dangerous. What does that say? Oh, okay. Oh, wait a second. This wasn't here before, was it? Was this Freon's reward when we were here before? It couldn't have been, because I would have taken it, absolutely. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Freon. I love that. I love that relic. Are you kidding? There's no way that was Freon's reward. I mean, there's no way. Yeah, I don't think... you might have been able to make that jump without having super jump or double jump, but I don't know. Oh, okay. I got lost in the sauce there a little bit. It was a dangerous itch. No. Okay, I just don't want to get hit by that thing that I already got hit by. Sometimes that jump... No! Sometimes that jump is a little much. And sometimes the slow fall is also a little much, man. Okay. Little much, man. That's like the... Okay, that's 2. That's 2. Got 1 more in us. Really gotta be a little bit more vigilant about that, eh? Hey, brain. Why don't you do a little less, okay, that's 3. There we go. And now we are back at rest. We're back to the basic level. Everything. Can you attack down while you're on the ground? Because I did it while I was standing on this, right? Yeah, you can. Interesting. That's useful. I mean, if you're standing on top of something that you can hit. Yeah, this configuration is a little kooky this time. Alright, let's see what we got in here. We could light things on fire for all of our HP, but I don't think that's a good idea. Something's telling me that I don't need that right now. Don't get hit. How do we even get across? You know, I don't need those, you know? It's a little too rich for my blood. That's all I can say, okay? You could call me a coward, and you'd be correct. You know what? That's... Oh, no. All that HP. I could have saved it. I could have saved it for a rainier day, but I didn't think about that. Okay, so... Okay, I thought maybe I wouldn't fall fast enough. Okay, so that's a little dangerous. Oh, I can do that, though. Oh. Ooh. Y'all came to the wrong part of town. Yeah, you got a spear. I got a spear too, dog. But mine is a little more versatile than yours is, isn't it, huh? That's a wonderful thing. Alright, don't walk into the brambles. So that's definitely like there was a chance. It was a non-zero chance of me walking into that. The invincibility is interesting, but we don't have that much HP to spare right now. Okay, well, what I did there, it made sense in my mind. I was like, I'll attack them and then they'll stop in the air because they're projectiles, obviously. But obviously that is not the case. All we have is Freon's reward, isn't it? Oh, because with the other thing we lost. It was the extra protection. We haven't used any of our we haven't used the spell apart from that one time we did. Okay. I thought I was gonna jump just a little bit, but Obviously, I didn't actually pay attention to how long I was hurting that button, pressing the button. Whoa, y'all seeing that? Right here? Y'all seeing this this little curtain jig that's happening? Ooh, it's gone. Oh, it's back. Oh, is it like because the curtains move when we run into them? So while it's moving, it's just going crazy. Interesting. I wonder if that's showing up on the video. If not, then I'm gonna look like a big old dummy. But what else is new, you know? Why should I be afraid of being who I am inside? You know? Not today. Alright. Oh, please. No, you don't do that with that. Alright. Look at this. Look at I love the lateral speed, the horizontal speed is quite nice when you have these perks. Or these traits, I guess. They're not necessarily perks. They could be negative traits in the... What's the fastest way to get out of here? I want to explore everything. I don't want to miss something. It could be important, you know? There's access. Nope, that's not how you do that. Take us back to the beginning. Then we'll go up. And then we'll continue on. But would you... Back to the earlier Beyblade discussion. Would you pick up a Beyblade that you saw on the street? I think I would. I do think I would. I mean, I don't, you know. I'd look around, you know. I'd, you know, check my corners, you know. Check my six. Make sure nobody's trying to catch me in some sort of ploy. And then, you know, if the coast was clear, you know, I'd score myself one of those rippers, one of those bay boys. And I would, you know, I'd go back to my... Well, okay, it would depend. If it's just the Beyblade and not like the... What do they call those? I was going to call it a ripstick. I don't know if that's what it's called. I'm pretty sure a ripstick is like a locomotion thing. It's like a kind of like a scooter or something like that. I think that's a ripstick. But whatever they call the little ignition gear, the ripper, the let it ripper. That's what I call it. Because that's all I know. I'm so glad that man did not just like stab me in the head as I prepared my strongest attack. Although I probably would have been able to heal it back with Freon's reward. That's everything on this floor. No, it's not. Not even close. What am I smoking, dog? That's not. I'm blinded by the light. How do I get there? Okay, I have to take the long way. No! Almost got me again. I do like the high jump, actually. It's definitely... It has definitely caused trouble for me already. But it's still pretty cool. Kind of fun. Kind of interesting, you know. But yeah, if the ripstick or whatever it's called was attached or like next to it... I mean, I guess I'd be confused. Because, you know, oh! Didn't see that part. But that's fine. Yeah, that's just fine. Yeah, if the ripstick was attached, I'd grab that thing. I don't know what I would do with it. I mean, I guess it's like any kind of toy like that. You play with it for like a little bit, or you like use it and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool. Or I would like reminisce and be like, huh. Like tell my roommate, be like, oh, you remember Beyblade? Look what I found. And then I would, you know, let it rip like once or twice, you know, make sure nobody's around before I start ripping my ripstick or whatever. And then, you know, once I've ripped enough and, you know, it's kind of lost its luster, my hands are tired from ripping all the time, then I'd, you know, put it away, at least for a little while. I mean, I wouldn't rip that often. I don't think I'm big on ripping like that much, so I'm not going to be like ripping my stick all the time, but, you know, every now and again, when I'm stressed out, if I want to chill out, you know, just let a load off. Might just grab that stick, old rip stick, and just pull on it. Let's see what happens, you know? Okay, no, this is not where I want to go. Yeah, this is where I want to go. But I wonder, I mean, because I don't think I would pick up a Yu-Gi-Oh card. If I saw a Yu-Gi-Oh card, I don't think I'd pick it up. If I saw like a Bakugan, and we're just going to go through them now. If I saw a Bakugan, I wouldn't pick it up. I don't think so. My cousin, my nephew also has Bakugan. The same Beyblade nephew also has Bakugan. I don't know how those things are still like relevant. They appear to be though. Somehow or some other how they appear to be still somehow relevant, which is just truly just more than anything is just surprising, because I can't imagine anybody like still caring about. I just didn't attack quickly enough. Ooh, I got a lot. It gives you MP. I forget about that. Also, it messes up the sound every time I. Okay, I don't know what just possessed me there. Our HP is fine though. We can get a lot of it back. Oh. Okay, like that, and like this. Beautiful. Oh. Okay. No. Okay. Yeah. Bakugan, I wouldn't grab. Beyblade, I would. Ow. Okay. Okay. Okay, you ought to stop that, alright? Okay. Okay. Ooh, big danger. It didn't work because it didn't spin to the backside early enough. That's new. That's very new to me. Oh, I did the wrong one there. I meant to have spun my lance before I ended up doing that, but that's fine. Ooh, almost knocked my laptop. Oh, I think it just walked to its own death. I don't think I deserve the HP from that kill, but I'll take the HP for that kill. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, no, I don't think. Woo! Whoop, whoop. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just die. I don't think there's any need in worrying about such. Okay, I'm glad that I didn't run into that enemy, because that was close. That high jump is still very much something to worry about. What other kind of toys were there apart from those? A Bop It? I don't think I'd pick up a Bop It. I'd be a little suspicious if I saw just like a, even if it was pristine. Follow this. Must mirror the line. Alright, ready? Mirror the line. I don't have enough mana, so I'll come back when I get more. Yeah, a Bop It, I don't think I'm touching one of those. But yeah, it's just free. It's just free stuff, dude. If I got a Matarasu's son, I would also be doing a little better as far as that goes. But that's alright. Okay. You ready? Mirror the line. Oh, the timer does not reset. Timer doesn't reset. We've learned. We thought that it would. We were wrong. Okay, good to know. I mean, I wasn't prepared. Ain't nothing you can do about that. What other kind of weird children's toys were popular back in the day that one might see just laying on the street randomly? I don't think there would be any card-based thing that I would go for. Definitely not Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't know what else is there but Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering is like, it's also a card, but it's not really for kids. Although kids can play it, and I'm sure kids do. Is this though? This is a halfway point. Halfway. Some more money. Our money is not looking terrible. It's not that great either, though. So, I don't know what kind of weird accent that was supposed to be. Please die. No. Okay, I would prefer if you didn't. He didn't die. I can't believe that. That's surprising. How did he not die? Nope. Okay. Okay, so back to I can't think of any more any more toys. So back to the Beyblade. If it was dirty, I wouldn't take it. Obviously, like if it looked like if it was like a scuffed Beyblade, not touching a scuffed Beyblade, but like like I said, a fresh one that's pristine. Oh, whoa, okay, one that was pristine. I'll definitely grab that one. No questions asked. I mean, no, I'll ask a question or two. That's not true. We definitely have to at least ask a question. You can't just like take one of those when you just see it laying around. Whoop. And then you don't forget about it like you do most things like that. You know, you buy it and you play it with it, or you like have it and you're like, yay, I got this thing. And then, you know, you get over it. Come on. Ha! Ha! Yeah, I should use that dash attack. Dash strike. Oh! Whoa! Oh, boy. What? Freaking sniper over here. Trying to take me down from the 50-yard line. Nobody says that. That's not even a saying. That's just like... It's not even that far either, 50 yards. But okay. I mean, it's far for a throw, right? So I guess it... Oh, I guess it might work in that capacity, right? Whoa! I keep narrowly dodging those. Okay, so we know that there's some shenanigans happening here. Be ready for whatever. Go, go! Okay, no. Defeated enemies have a chance of dropping food. I don't think it's that useful, especially for 45 HP. We're gonna be taking a lot more damage from the enemies in the third area, so I don't see it. I don't buy it right now. Real quick, I'm just gonna. All right. No. All right, there we go. Get some HP. Fly to the top. Break out the door. Doorbuster this dude. No, he was too far away for it to work. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm bad. I'm bad. Okay, just some spikes there, just some more spikes there. Okay. Oh, I wasted it. My nostril. But okay. That was my fault. I should have been a little bit more wary. There we go. Attack them through the walls. They can't do anything to you if they don't. I mean, they know that I'm here because we live in a 2D plane. And like, I don't remember what episode it was that we were talking about, you know, suspending one's disbelief. I mean, yeah, we could talk about how unrealistic or how much one has to suspend one's disbelief in games like this, you know, because there are various things that only work in the context of games, such as, you know, what just like happened before. You know, enemies can attack you through walls, and I can see enemies through walls. You know, this isn't a game where you have to worry about like sight lines. There isn't like any like fog of war kind of thing where like, oh, this enemy is behind a wall, so there's no way that you'd be able to see them. You know, so you don't have to worry about that. And honestly, the game would be, in my opinion, much worse for it. Or it'd just be like a different game. It's like, it'd have to be a different kind of game. This kind of game doesn't need that sort of thing, you know? You don't have to worry about whether or not you can actually like physically see the enemy to like have to worry about whether the enemy is visible. Is that what I mean? I don't think that sentence made sense. Let's just take two. You don't have to worry about about actual sight lines in this game. You don't have to worry about being able to see where the enemy... see, that's exactly what I was afraid of. I was like, oh, I don't want to use the flip kick because it'll most certainly... Whoo! Very close. Like, that was like that much difference. It'll most certainly knock me into the spikes. But yeah, you don't have to worry about vision cones in this game. I mean, it's just not the right kind of game for that. You want to worry about vision cones, play like Metal Gear Solid or something. Or, I wonder how many games even use that kind of technology anymore. I mean, they definitely have sight lines. I mean, that's definitely a thing. That's definitely still available and still like used in games, especially like stealth games. Games where you have to worry about stealth in any capacity. No, you messed me up, dude. Okay, now I gotta be a little wary. Yeah. Stay in there. No, this is perfect. I have no qualms or issues with what's going on here. Okay. Zombie? There you go, zombie. Okay. I kind of deserve that. Kind of. Kind of. But, like, also, like, not really, though. Like, kind of, but, like, also, like, not really at all. Like, kind of, but also I'm mad. I think that's, like, the actual description of how I feel right now. Like, kind of, but also, like, fuck that. There we go. Oh! I'm glad that it gives you, like, a free one. When you get, like, one of those and you do another one after it, it gives you, like, the next one. It's like, okay, we get what, like, you're going for. Oh, Jay got more to say. My soldiers, they're good people, Z. They're just scared. They spent their whole life training. Oh, oops. Well, when the time comes, I'll do my best to pull the guards away from the fight, but I can't move them all. There will be fighting on the bridge, and casualties will be unavoidable. I can help train any rebels you've gathered, give them a fighting chance, but I'll only do this under certain conditions. 1, I won't fight. I'll train the villagers and do whatever you need of me, but I cannot turn my sword against my own men. 2, if we lose, you must disband the rebels. No one leaves a war unscathed, but the estuaries will look kindly on a clean surrender. I can ensure it if it comes down to this. And finally, 3, you don't fight either. You're no use to the rebels dead, and this way I keep you safe. Remember, all good generals die in bed. I know this may not be the way you wanted to play out, but those are my conditions. I hope you find this arrangement acceptable. I mean, hey, Jay cares about Z's life. How's this? That's my return. Well. That was bad. That was dumb. I don't know what was going on. I can't move my thumbs. No, that's not true. I can move my thumbs. That was really unfortunate. I swung too early. Well, we could start with the war drum. Or we could be the synesthesic. I don't know if that's actually the term for that. The man with synesthesia. Can't see my health. We just played. Yeah, I'm yawning because it's that time of day again. Although I did actually wake up earlier than I normally do. So, you know, I woke up, did some work, some separate work. We'll do this. We've already played an archer, and we've already played a Valkyrie. I was going to call him a lancer. I don't think that's... I mean, I know that that's not the correct term. Ooh, we're getting close. Only 11 more. 11 more upgrades, and we are all set. Were you always making noises when you were attacked, Lady Quinn? Because I don't recall that being the case. I mean, I might be wrong, but it didn't feel like it. Oh, I really want it. Ooh, I want it. Ooh, I want it. Yeah, that's fine. I definitely want... I got it. I bought it. I mean, I guess I might as well buy the ones that I want, right? There's no point in saving the money. Amplification. You can only have one soul steal rune, but you can have more than one life steal rune. I don't have the money for it, though. But, Siphon? Is Siphon important to me? No. Oh, I got the 8-ball. I, like, straight up... I straight up don't use, like, any spells, like, ever. Whoop. Look at this. My water bottle's empty. I didn't supply tea for this recording session. That was my first mistake, honestly. Okay. Ooh. You know what I did yesterday? I guess it was technically today because it was past 12. I am one of those kinds of people. I know. I mean, I'm sure you could already tell, though. I am the kind of person who... Oh, I walked into it. I'm the kind of person who's like, yeah, no, when someone's like, oh, that's tomorrow, but I'm like, oh, it technically already is tomorrow because it's like past 12. I do that, guilty as charged, and I do it unabashedly and without remorse, all right? If you got a problem with it, that's fair. You're allowed to have problems. But that's still yours and not mine. So, you know, deal with it. Or don't. I mean, once again, it's yours. Yours to have. To have and to hold. Oh my gosh. To have and to hold. Through thick and thin. Till death do you part. And I'm pretty sure through thick and thin is not part of wedding vows. Okay. So my brain is broken apparently. Or at least my spatial awareness is. Okay. Please? Why is my aim? Yeah, I was gonna say, why is my aim just so trash? So trash and so ass. It's alright. We got there eventually. I mean, it only took all of our... Okay, come on now. Alright. And then jump back down. It only took all of our MP. You can't hit me from there. I wonder if that thing... Because it looks like it's kind of gyrating left and right. I wonder if it actually does gyrate left and right, and if that actually does affect anything. I wouldn't be surprised. It seems like it might be the case. Also, the Siphon and Lifesteal rune, they are affected by your intelligence, right? They're affected by your stats. So in theory, with enough stat boosts, through enough good gameplay, or through enough just like gameplay in general, I ought to be able to... Okay, good. I ought to be able to like increase the general amount of HP you gain just without necessarily even having to like get another level of it or adding another rune, technically, I guess. Yeah, I think that might work. Did I break it? I did. Wait. I did. Definitely did. Definitely broken. Is it fixed? No. I think I have to wait. I think you gotta go up and you gotta wait. You gotta go up and you gotta wait. But yeah, what I was watching, I rewatched the SNL Dave Chappelle. It's not a special, but his opening for SNL or whatever it was. I don't know. I don't watch SNL like normally. I've never been too big a fan. That's pretty much all I have to say about that. Like, I mean, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, actually, no, I don't think it's bad either. It's just not really my taste. That form of sketch comedy is not really... It doesn't appeal to me, generally. I mean, there's still some funny ones in there, as there always are in something like that. Alright, there we go. I want to... Come on. I underestimate how long it takes to actually get the sword out, you know? To get the hitbox of the sword out, so I keep on just taking some very dumb damage. Like, my armor's already gone, and I'm sure my HP is not too great either. So I really ought to, like, get my shit together. Goodness. But yeah, it was really good. I mean, obviously, I mean, I feel like anybody, most people in America, or just most people who, like, are interested or know of comedians are a fan or are fans of Dave Chappelle. Oh! Okay. I'm gonna die soon. I really should use the shield. That's like... That right there is like 101. Knight 101. Like, actually use the shield. Okay. Also, actually don't do that. That's not the answer either. Walking blindly into like a big old pillar of fire. Bad idea. Bad plan. Bad you. Well, here. Why don't we do that? I think that's better. We could just kill it. We could just die and get like, what, an extra 300 gold? That's not worth much though. Trust me. I'm not using the HP. We don't even know how much we got. We're probably like one hit away. That's my guess. Well, let's never find out. Oh my. Huh. Did you think I was gonna die there? I knew that I was protected. And I wasn't even scared. How would I have gotten out of here without like a... I guess how would I have gotten up there without a double jump? So I guess that answers the... Okay, so no, it was more than one hit. I just am reckless, apparently. I don't know, man. It needs to stop. We need to stop with that sort of gameplay. At least we get... I mean, 2 HP is still better than nothing. We're not healing like a whole heck of a lot, but it's still pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. I want to get another vampire character. I do enjoy that. I would also like to be able to see my HP, but you know, can't have everything. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's not supposed to happen like that. It's not supposed to happen like that. That was supposed to be me dashing into him and killing him in one hit, and it would have been cool. And I would have felt cool, and I would have looked cool, and I would have been cool. No! I'm not dead. Okay. Somehow not dead. How much HP do I have as a knight, actually? Okay. Did y'all see that jump? I was not confident in being able to do that at all, dude. Alright, stop. Oh my gosh. That room is torture. The tiny corridor, dang. They're really hitting me with some hard stuff. The rest of it is not that hard. I'm just playing really badly with the knight, apparently. I need to focus up. Get my game face back on, you know? There we go. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're gaming, you know? Before I was just laming, but now I'm gaming. All right. Yeah, I'm coming. Just you wait for me. Yeah, okay. Ooh. There you go. There you go. Now we're talking. Okay. Okay. No, I meant to dash there. Ha! Like that. Yeah, that's useful. What is my other dash? Oh yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I could have gone down, and I will need to go down. I'm so sad. Once I let my foot off the gas, you know, turn down the heater, you know, that's when you make dumb mistakes like that. So yeah, let's go down here and see if we can... We're still killing things in one hit, which is actually still quite surprising to me. I wonder if... I doubt it. I doubt it, but I wonder if the sanguine armor makes it so you do more damage the less HP you have. That's just like a random thought. Like, I have no idea if that's true. In fact, I'm sure it's not. But that'd be cool. Okay. Okay, I almost got hit by a still, but I didn't. That's what matters. It doesn't matter if you almost get hit. It matters if you do. So let's not. Okay, I was gonna say this is a dead end. It's not. There's actually like a bunch of different ways to go here. We'll take Icarus wings, cause why not, right? The 5% chance to kill enemies is pretty good, but I'd rather just have wings of Icarus. We don't need that. The reason why we haven't even opened these is because I'm hoping to get something that'll allow me to... I don't know what that was supposed to be. Oh, it worked though. Even though it was a bad shot. I wish I could actually play pool like that, you know? Because like I've talked about before, like I'm trying pool out. I'm like trying really is like just the only word I can call it. Because it's not going great. I don't, it doesn't make sense in my brain. Oh, however, I did end up watching in the shower. I was watching a like how to play pool video. I was talking about like, what do they call it? Oh, I forgot all the terms. Maybe I didn't actually internalize any of what I learned. That's what it seems like the case might be. Yeah, I don't need the chest that bad. You can have it. I'm just gonna take the express train. Thank you. And I'll see you later. Yeah, no, I don't know if I... Okay, I'm dead. No, I don't know if I internalized any of what I actually... I think I'm getting at 3 HP. Did y'all see that? I think I actually did... I think the actual thing that I was talking about is happening. Okay. No, that's 2. Maybe I just psyched myself out. I wanted to see the number 3 so much that I did see it, even though it wasn't there. Ooh, almost shot me from like a million miles away. But yeah, it was talking about like how to apply curve or English, whatever term you prefer to use for, you know, curving the ball, and what that does to other balls when you hit them. And it was very useful information, I must say. I don't think any of these are that useful for us right now. And that just takes us to the Pichon, so I don't think we have to worry about that either. Ivy Seed is... We don't have to worry about that. Once again, not worried. Also, I missed something. Not major, but... Oh! Darkness. Okay. We're gonna take a second to just take care of this. No need to cut this out. This is, staying in. Oh, this is the second time I've done that, too. I kicked the, cord on my ring light. Yeah, it's bright. There we go. Okay. Man. A little inside baseball there. Let's see. Open the chests. We're not gonna get the, I don't remember what it's called. The green eyes. You know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna leave that be. Death is too close for me to worry about money right now. Even though money is really what I'm doing this for. Okay. We're not gonna be dumb. We were almost dumb still. We were still almost dumb there, even though we said we're not gonna be dumb. You gotta add a little pinch, you know. You can't be like completely like not dumb, you know. You gotta add like a pinch. Oh, what the heck? Hello, controller? Whoa, that was new. Ain't never seen nothing like that before. Okay. All right, don't be dumb here though. All right, we can be totally smart, totally diligent, totally skilled. Yeah, this room was a little annoying. I was gonna call it a little bitch, but rooms aren't really bitches. They're just kind of... yeah, you can't call a room a bitch. You call the person who made the room a bitch. Person who designed it. Not really the person who built it, because they're just following orders, you know? I'm dumb. I'm not dead still, but I should be. Honestly, I should be dead. I deserve to. I deserve to lose this run. I don't know. We must be one hit away from death. Like we must be. Real quick, we gotta crack our neck. Ooh. Oh my goodness. There we go. And that's. I need to like see a chiropractor. I did buy a Groupon for chiropractic. Chiropractic? Is that the word? Chiropractic practice. That's the only way that makes sense to me right now. Chiropractic? I guess. I don't know, but yeah, I got a Groupon for that. So I'm gonna try to head on to that at some point. Don't get hit. I will get hit, so I will leave it be. Look, man, sometimes you gotta play it safe. And now is definitely one of those times. Like, definitely. Okay. Okay, let's head on back to where we were. I think we've almost explored everything. We're missing like one little thing right here. So let's go down. Look down. Yeah, I should definitely look below me. You just you gotta do little smart things. Little smart things, because they all add up. If you keep making little tiny dumb mistakes, you're gonna take a little tiny dumb damage, and eventually you're gonna die in a little tiny dumb way and feel dumb. Where do I go down here? Oh, that's not the jump button. I was hitting A button like it was the jump button when I changed it myself to not be the jump button. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? Did you see that? If I had a regular jump, I'd be dead. Okay. Let's just refocus and redouble our efforts, eh? We're out of here, and we're not. How do we leave? Oh. I always assume that this boss door also leads to the Axis Mundi, but I was wrong this time. Oh, I need like to do like a full neck stretch, man. Exercising like only increases the amount of strain on my neck. That's also because I didn't stretch though. I've been trying to stretch more, take more time to stretch, because I mean, the more time that you stretch, the more effective the stretching is, you know. And I definitely need it because my muscles are all sorts of like messed up, dude. Especially like in this general back, neck area, shoulder area. It's just it's a mess, whole mess. So I ought to do that more, but I'm lazy. And I don't wanna. So I gotta deal with the pain for my laziness. I mean, it's only fair. I mean, I don't know if I'd call it fair. I mean, it's just kind of it's a medical ailment, you know? It's a debuff. It's a debuff that I have. You gotta deal with it. Well, yeah, when you got a debuff, you can either, I mean, if there's no like easy cure, you gotta just deal with it, you know? Okay, that's annoying. That was good though. I had no idea that those things like completely block spells like that. That is truly annoying. Real quick, just making sure there ain't nothing up here, you know. No special secrets, no gems, no full course meals or anything for health. No, okay, that's fine. And so far, the only way I know you can get armor back is by getting that rune that gives you armor back when you get potions, you know? And that's unfortunate because I would very much enjoy any way of getting our HP back. And by HP I mean armor, of course. It's not but that's fine. I'll also take food. Definitely. We're somehow getting lucky with the food. I don't think we got like almost any food in the first like area. Almost got me, but you definitely didn't almost get me, so don't feel too proud of yourself. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I really thought I could land on one of those things. Wow. Okay. Yeah, you can't land on any of those. That was my bad. Once again, like I said, money is like less important. Okay. I mean, if it's right in front of our eyes, we'll take it. But if it's... Yep, that was the perfect textbook entrance there. Okay. Yeah, that one is pretty straightforward. That one I don't have to worry about too much. We'll leave that coin. Leave it for the next guy. Our next descendant will, Oh! Wow. I definitely should have gotten hit there. But hey, I am so happy that you decided to spare me. Game. It means a lot. It does. Oh, I was gonna say there's nothing in here? No, we just have to go up. So, we do know there's usually some weird stuff in here. Oh, okay. We took a lot of damage there also. No! It's one thing to fail. It's another thing to just undo all the good that has been done via your HP. Okay. Okay. Yep. Undo all the good that's been done via your HP. That's what's happened today. No. I wonder if I can use my shield on the spikes. I mean, that would make sense, right? There we go. We're okay. Now we're like, whoa! Okay, never mind. I'm just glad that didn't kill me, honestly, because that would have been the ultimate that would have been the ultimate no really, or the ultimate antithesis to me saying now we're gaming, which is what I was trying to say before I got hurt there. Nope. Nope. No games. No games. No, thank you. No, thank you. Please stop. All right. I'd like you to cease. Don't need it. Don't need it. I don't need it. Speaking of Sephiroth coming out, it's interesting because now the Sephiroth, well, since Sephiroth got announced, there's been a huge resurgence in an old YouTube video, which is the stepping on the beach. Oh, okay. Okay, this is a little unfortunate. I'm a little, Oh! Okay. We gotta go! We gotta go! Okay. Panic 101. Jeez. Alright. Now that was demoralizing, huh? Got to rank 6, though. More equipment weight. We don't really need equipment weight right now anyways, but hey. That will do for today's episode, everybody. Unfortunately, we didn't get too far. Didn't get a lot, but hey. 200% more health, but you can't heal ever. We'll leave that for next go. That'll do for this episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, you can hit the like button. If you want to see more episodes like this one, you can hit the subscribe button. I hope you're all having wonderful days today, and I hope that this could have done something to make your day a tiny bit better, you know, listening to the ramblings of a very tired man. But stay safe out there, everyone. And as always, have a good one.